Ladies and gentlemen, it happened. It finally happened. Rockstar actually confirmed that there's another GTA in development. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna be geriatric in a nursing home telling my grandkids about how good GTA used to be when they announced it. Who would have thought it was happening this century?
I'm getting quiet now. Lay low when you're rich, so I'm piping down. Making house, take the
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know as soon as this news was announced, I knew I had to make a video on it, mostly because I've made a couple videos talking about how, I don't know if it's gonna come out or when it's gonna come out, and it finally happened. I'm sure you guys have seen it on the internet at this point, but if you haven't, here's the headline. GTA 6 confirmed. Rockstar finally says it's in development. We're pleased to confirm that active development for the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. Truthfully, man, I'm a little bit too much on the hype machine right now. You know, I'm very against pre-ordering games. That being said, if I could, I probably would right now. I've reached that level of hype. There's been rumors that it's in development for a while, so I'm not really surprised that they're saying it's well underway. I think generally an announcement like this, just kind of a vague little, oh, it's coming, usually means it's still a couple years away. I think it was slotted for 2024, 2025 release, so this would all line up. But that being said, it's just a relief to see it's at least confirmed. Unless I'm mistaken, it's almost 10 years since GTA 5 came out till the announcement of GTA 6 about. All right, so maybe I was like a year and a half off, but that being said, a year and a half ain't much when you're talking about 9 years, you know what I mean? I feel like that's in the acceptable range. If I ask someone like, oh yeah, whatever, oh, how much younger than you as your brother, I don't know why you would ask that question, but hypothetically, and they were within a year and a half range of the truth, that's close enough, right? Whatever. Anyways, it is insane that we're nearing a decade since the release of GTA 5, you know? Truthfully, at this point, I just figured they were going to keep re-releasing GTA 5 till the end of time, the way Bethesda does with Skyrim. Coming soon, GTA 5 for the Switch. Have you ever wanted to live as Franklin, Trevor, and Michael one more time, even though you've probably done it 800 times already? Well, now you can, on the Switch. You know, obviously it being in development does mean it's still a couple years out, but at least now all the YouTubers can be like, what's gonna be in GTA 6? Wow, that clickbait community is gonna thrive, baby! After years of rumors and reports, Rockstar has confirmed it's working on a new GTA game and says it's well underway. In a new press release, a Rockstar spokesperson wrote, with the unprecedented longevity of GTA 5, we know many of you have been asking us about a new entry into the GTA series, and with every new project we embark on, our goal is to always significantly move beyond what we have previously delivered, and we are pleased to confirm that active development for the next entry in the GTA series is well underway, and we look forward to sharing more as soon as we are ready, so please stay tuned on the Rockstar Newswire for official details. On behalf of our team, we thank you all for the support and can't wait to step into the future with you. I mean, obviously, this is one of the most generic things you could say while confirming the game exists without giving any information. That being said, it's not surprising. Rockstar has always kind of been a company that doesn't really say much until there's a bunch to be said, and we don't know how far along it is. That being said, I'm glad they're at least acknowledging that with the unprecedented longevity of GTA 5, I mean, it's a very corporate way of saying thanks for letting us milk money for 9 years, you know, and that's what happened, and that's all right, because GTA 5 is good. I ain't complaining, all right? Hey, I'm a sucker. That being said, at least they addressed it a little bit. GTA 6 is going to have to be one of those games that massively delivers, though. You know, the longer it is between installments and the more popular your game series, I feel like the more people expect. I think Rockstar is capable of delivering, you know, but I would be a little bit nervous about that pressure. If you release GTA 6 and it's not at least 1.5 times better than GTA 5, I think the internet riots. Deservedly? No, because obviously even if it's as good, GTA 5 is a great game. That being said, the internet doesn't always, you know, make the most logical choices on the planet, and I could see a situation where, if the map isn't twice the size, people being like, wow, we needed 9 years for another, normal-sized map. What the heck, bro? I didn't know why I waited this long. I could totally see a situation where maybe the amount of time that it's been between entries is increasing the amount of stuff they have to do exponentially. And to be fair, that is kind of what happens when you wait 9 years, you know? Like, if you made somebody wait 9 years between YouTube videos, those YouTube videos would have to be like insane James Cameron level quality YouTube videos for anybody to care. It's kind of the same premise with video games. Call of Duty gets released every year. That's why every year everyone's like, this game sucks. And the next year comes and everyone's like, this game sucks. It comes every year. We can hate it every year. If GTA 6 sucks, which I don't think it will, but hypothetically, bear with me in pretend world, if it did suck, that's a long 9-year wait till y'all get another crack at winning people back over, and people are gonna remember the other 9-year wait they just had. IGN reported that GTA 6, if that is indeed what the game ends up being called, was in development back in 2020, but it was a long way from release. Further reports peg the game to arrive in 2024 or 2025. As for the game itself, Rockstar isn't saying any more right now or committing to when it will say more. Previous reports have said that the initial version of GTA 6 could be smaller than GTA 5, with updates used to build it over time, and other reports say the game will return to a Miami-inspired Vice City setting, and some even think Rockstar snuck a screenshot into the GTA Trilogy remasters. Alright, I know a lot of people are gonna think this is like a non-GTA fan thing of me to say, but I don't really care where the next GTA is, you know? I really don't. I know, oh my god, how do you not care? Like, listen, obviously I have a preference. If I had it my way, it'd be in Las Vegas, but like, that being said, I feel like Rockstar and the care that they put into the GTA franchise, no matter where they put it, it's gonna end up being pretty, like, engaging and I'll like it eventually. You know, I just feel like every time I played a GTA game, I didn't really understand the map at first, and over time I've grown to love it. I've grown to love the characters. It just is what it is. The more time you spend in a game, the more you tend to appreciate it. So I know a lot of people have like their wish lists and stuff, but to a lot of people, you know, it's like, oh, I'm not gonna buy the game if it's based in Miami. It's like, why? Like, I mean, why, bro? I don't know. Some people I just feel like are a little bit too hung up on where the location's going to be. Not most people. I think most people are in the same camp as me, where like, I don't really care that much as long as the game is good. As long as I can drive a car really fast and rob a store in 4K, which I'm sure will be in GTA 6, I'll find it somewhat enjoyable. As good as GTA 5 remains to be seen, but I don't know. There hasn't really been a GTA game yet that's come out that I hated other than the remaster, but I just did myself a favor and avoided that and watched YouTube videos of other people hating it instead. I don't know. I think Rockstar is aware enough to at least be, you know, thinking about the thing I said earlier about how, like, if they don't release a really good game, people are gonna be pissed. I don't think they're gonna go the route of releasing a really tiny game and updating it over time. I don't know if that would go over incredibly well. That's one thing people love recently, is paying for a game that's not really finished. And obviously, you know, no, we're gonna update it over time. I get that. I would rather wait another year and have a bigger map. Please. I've already waited 9 years. What's the matter of hitting a decade? Last year, Rockstar patented a new system for NPC navigation, which some believe to be used in the next GTA, and the system is designed to make more realistic traffic behavior, creating more lifelike road users, with a particular view to making sure it is useful in a multiplayer network gaming community. Honestly, I think this is one of the best things that they could possibly fix, dude. The NPCs definitely need a hefty update for their navigation. I think GTA really shines online, you know? GTA 5 single player, great story. Does it really hold up after 9 years? I mean, for what it is, sure. But like, I think GTA 5's longevity comes a lot from the fact that you can play it online. Role-playing gave it quite a long second life, is still doing pretty well. GTA Online itself lasted an insanely long time, and you can still get into pretty full lobbies. It's not like the game is dead by any means. So I think by making traffic a little bit more realistic, making NPCs a little bit better, it would go a long way to improve the overall online experience. You know, if you're role-playing like in a server or whatever and the NPCs aren't morons getting in the way of everything, that's probably a little bit more useful, or just in general, it makes the world feel a little bit more real. We all know the metaverse is coming. I feel like this would be the worst place to spend time in the metaverse, the place where everyone's cars are getting stolen and there's just constant violence. Like, that's where you decide to be in the metaverse. If we all end up getting plugged into the Matrix and gotta live somewhere, GTA is not where I'm gonna be, bro. I'm gonna be in like a peaceful meditation simulator 8. Like, that's where y'all can find me, alright? This will be the first modern GTA game released after the departure of Rockstar co-founder Dan Houser, who helped write all the GTA games from 2 to 5, as well as the Red Dead series, Bully, Max Payne 3, and his brother Sam Houser, however, remains on the project. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that might not be the best news ever. I'm sure his brother's very capable. I'm glad they've worked on games together. That being said, when you have two people that have co-written all those iconic games and then one of them disappears, it does make me a little bit nervous for the next installment. I'm sure his brother has the ability to make a perfectly fine GTA game, if not a good one without him. Don't get it twisted. That being said, it's just not something that, like, you want to hear when you're hoping that a game's gonna come out fantastic. Yeah, one of the main people that was a huge creative force behind the other games that were so great ended up leaving the project, and you're like, okay, you know, it could still turn out great, but the odds, if you were gambling, you know, living in Las Vegas, would not necessarily be more in the favor after that news came out, you know. I really do hope GTA 6 is an absolute banger. I do. I think if any company has the ability to actually make a game that's worthwhile, it is Rockstar. And that being said, Cyberpunk 2077, Battlefield 2042, like a lot of games that have come out recently that have sworn they were going to be good really have been disappointing. So I'm just going to be cautiously optimistic going ahead. You know, Rockstar hasn't necessarily insanely burned me before. But that being said, it doesn't mean that they're not capable. There's plenty of game companies that I used to think wouldn't release a half-polished turd, and here we are talking about them now because they have. So overall, I do hope GTA 6 is a banger. Big news that they announced it, obviously very excited. I'll probably be covering any major news. You know, I'm not going to be one of these YouTubers out here like, they announced that characters are going to have 5 fingers on each hand. But if they give us a release date or something, obviously, like, I'm going to go out and, like, talk about that, you know. That being said, I am cautiously optimistic and looking forward to being able to get my sweaty little hands on GTA 6. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, I'd really appreciate you taking a second to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought. If you're considering getting GTA 6, then comment down below. Yeah, that's a comment farm comment right there, baby. Go ahead, comment GTA 6. I know you guys want it. Go ahead. If you really want to help me out, I'll put a link to the intro song down below along with a link to my podcast, The Scuffed Cast. Or, of course, you could use code SCRUBBY at the G Fuel checkout. You get a discount on G Fuel. It helps me out. I would appreciate it. And last but not least, the last link in the description is a link to the merch store, so go get yourself a t-shirt. On that note, that'll do it. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I'll see all of you guys next time with another video. I'm out. Peace.